Hi, my name is Chantal. Hi guys, and I'm here to share my testimony on Every Day with Pastor Sheggz.
Watching Every Day with Pastor Sheggz, where you're receiving the word of the Spirit.
Just today, titled Friendship, you see.
Language. This is S dot B dot E to the S super fire, so winner, so winner.
I was a Muslim before I received Christ. I went to Muslim schools right from primary to secondary school, and I was one of the best Arabic students, to be honest. I could read the Quran, everything in the school. I could wear the hijab, pray 5 times a day, speak Arabic and all of that. But one thing that wasn't right about that is I was never happy in my Muslim life, the life before I lived. So yeah, and that's why I'm here now to share a testimony, and I'm really excited. It was a friend who invited me to church. The first day he spoke to me, it was when he came to his cousin's house where I was with the Rhapsody. A Rhapsody of Reality is a Christian book that tells you about your Christian life, and that's how I got in contact with the gospel.
Okay, so what did your friend do? What did he do when you met him?
Well, he was speaking to his cousin about the Rhapsody, because his cousin is not born again. He's a Christian, but the ones that are not born again, but who were born in a Christian family. He was talking to him about this Rhapsody and convincing him to say the prayer of salvation, and his cousin eventually said the prayer of salvation. So he also involved me, read the Rhapsody, and he was telling me, Jesus loves you. And I was reluctant, to everything he said, because I told him nothing will make me give my life to Christ. But and he told me, he literally just told me to read the prayer of salvation. Prayer of salvation is when you accept that Jesus Christ died for you and you accept him into your life. And I just said it, but I didn't believe it in my heart at that time, so I just said it. The day I actually believed it was when he called me on Saturday, and he invited me to church. At that time, I woke up really early, and I don't know, something. I just woke up early, and because Isaac had already texted me that service is at 10:30. But then I woke up around 7. I was already awake. I got ready to go to church. Something just made me wake up, like literally. Got the bus, made my way to church. During service, I was sitting and I was like, I need to go. I pretended that I needed to go and use the toilet. Walked out to use the toilet. When I went to the toilet, I used it, and literally I just came back to sit down. And I felt like I wanted to leave, but then something was making me stay. And I didn't know what was making me stay. And I just eventually stayed for the whole service. And then when the pastor started preaching, that's the part actually that inspired me, to give my life to Christ. When he was talking about Christ in you, and then he was saying, some people, they always say, oh, when I'm ready, I'll give my life to Christ and all of that. But the question is, when are you ever going to be ready? And at that time, he said also that you can always come as you are. Christ doesn't say, oh yeah, you have to be clean and this before you receive him. No, you just come as you are, and you receive Christ. And that's the exact words that Pastor Obi said. At the end of the preaching, Pastor started preaching, and at the end, he made an altar call. Yeah, when he made the altar call, he made it 3 times. I didn't go to when he said it the first time, I didn't go. Second time, I didn't go. Then I went the 3rd time. So when he said it the 2nd time, the Holy Spirit reminded me. I was just thinking about my little brother when he was 12, and he was in school. He had a football match, and he had an accident, a car accident, and his hinge broke. Couldn't walk. He was at the hospital for about 6 months, and he couldn't go to school for about a year and 2 to 3 months. And at the house we had my auntie. She was our worker, and she was a Muslim before, and she gave her life to Christ, you know. But you know, at that time, everybody was upset with her because we were thinking, what did she do? But you know, she's at the right place anyway. So she used to pray for my little brother, you know, every morning, nighttime before he sleeps, looking after him good. And, you know, 6 months after he had the accident, the doctors, they took him to the best hospital in Uganda, but then they actually wanted to give him a wheelchair, and you know, my dad said, nah, let him try the crutches, you know. And even when he had the crutches, he refused to use them because he was scared to go outside, you know. And we encouraged him to use the crutches. He used them. He went out maybe a couple times, even if he didn't really use them, like to go long distances, to go to wet shops and that. You know, and then after a year and 2 months, he actually got healed. But this wasn't because of the medicines he was taking, because to be honest, he was only taking painkillers, and painkillers, they just kill pain. They're not gonna make the bone go back to their position or anything. And you know, at that time when I was in church, the Holy Spirit told me that that was the Holy Spirit that actually made him receive his healing, because of that lady, my auntie, who used to speak in tongues, you know, for him every day. My family's response, that was oh my God, it was like a war. My dad, you know, I lived with my dad, and he was just so not happy about it. In fact, when I received Christ, you know, I didn't tell him I'm a Christian now. I kept it to myself for about a week or 2, but my brothers knew, my 2 brothers, my big brother, my little brother, but you know, my little brother went actually and told my dad, because he was shocked. So he told my dad, oh, Shinto actually did this, and she went to church, she gave her life to Christ, and my dad was like, what? So, you know, there's a day we had service on a Wednesday, and I went to speak to Pastor Obi about it, and I told him that I'm really scared to tell my dad personally that I'm a Christian because of what he would do or his reaction. And Pastor told me, don't be scared, just go tell him the truth, that you are a Christian, you know, giving your life to Christ right now. And I went and I did exactly what he told me. And I thought at that time that my dad was just gonna disown me or something, you know, because a lot of people, you know, when they give their life to Christ, you know, and they're born into a Muslim family, you know, their parents disown them. But I'm disgraced, you know, that my dad didn't disown me at that time. He didn't talk to me for like 2 years, you know. Then after that, he just got used to it, you know, and he just accepted me, because I told him that, you know, I know that I'm in the right place, you know. I wasn't really interested in being in the Muslim. I was only doing the things I was supposed to do when I was a Muslim, because I was brought up in a Muslim family. You had to do this because your parents did it, you know. But it wasn't right for me until I received Christ, you know, and I felt a relief. And now I'm so happy. My life is beautiful. Oh, I'm just living the most beautiful life ever. I encourage everyone there that hasn't received Christ, whether you're a Muslim, Pentecostal, Buddhist, or anything, it doesn't matter whatever religion you're in. Give your life to Christ. Christ is coming soon, and why would you tell him that I was in the wrong religion or what? And at the end of the day, Christianity is not a religion. You have the opportunity and make use of it. If you say, oh, when I'm ready, when are you ever going to be ready? Anything can happen, and you don't want that to happen. Live a beautiful life, and how you live it? By giving your life to Christ. Receive salvation.